She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach. Higher and higher and higher they climbed.
Never fight unless you're sure you can win.
They watched the waves tumble over the sand.
All right. 4 strands of rope.
She had all of the skin.
I get kicked out of La Quinta forever.
What do we do with poop?
What is freedom? Are we truly free?
What in the world?
In those Hollywood nights, in those Hollywood hills, she was looking so right in her diamonds and frills.
On, lift off, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. We've
There go all
sent
those
Joe Biden
teachers.
to space.
Oh, sorry. Is it fucked up to start off the podcast with a challenger joke?
Oh shit! As long as the challenger was full of teachers.
It what?
Flying.
It wasn't full of like middle school teachers.
It was like
it?
2 teachers and a.
It's not full of teachers.
Fucking
Full of
more
astronauts.
than most rockets are. They were like, we're gonna send some teachers.
I mean, like if the
I think they're all alive and they're all teachers now.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
None of
all
the people on the
alive.
challenger died.
That's. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We
It's
need
a
a class.
confusing
So we
bit.
gotta start. We gotta start this podcast so that I know where to start.
So the high. Nope. Whoa. That's what we're missing, dude. That's what we were missing. Real audio. Fingers crossed.
Fingers.
Hopefully, audio this time.
If you didn't all give up last week after 10 or 15 minutes, you're all heroes in my book. Nice.
Nice.
I'll be recommending for you
Smell it.
to be getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
We're gonna recommend our audience for the Medal of Freedom for the MFF.
There's only like 100 and what are we up to?
Get the
I just stayed
boys
this
on the
microphone
moth.
permanently. We're gonna have to get rid of this one. It already smells like dog shit.
can
Nope, you
taste
just
it.
have to use it every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace it.
I'm gonna write your name on it.
That was-
Taste that thing.
That was fucking full of Jersey Mikes.
Well, you made it. You did
Italian.
it.
That's crazy.
That was on you. You can
I
put
was
the
doing it
blame
for the
on you,
bit.
Akon.
I did it for the bit.
Cole committed to the bit. Pink Eye Watson down there on the
Hey.
end. Shout him out. Next to him, Chris Moody getting prebiotics and probiotics.
Mothman.
John
Orange.
Travolta.
Mothman Moody. Resident John Travolta impersonator Chris Moody.
Dang, dude. That's
Right here we got exactly what the world needs right now. Zach Howard.
That's right.
And I'm TJ Nickerson. Something's going on over there. Little coaster.
No, don't even worry about it.
No, I like it. Teamwork makes the cream work. That's what they say
Cream rises to
That's
the
right.
top.
Safety first.
in Little League. I'm sorry.
Then
Then
teamwork.
teamwork. Like you got it.
I know.
Safety, then team.
That is cool.
Then praising Allah.
Then touching the wall.
Then making sure that you touch the wall.
Standing in the line at the corner store yelling "Assalamu alaikum."
Yeah, that is cool.
Ask your mom to lick him, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, don't you talk
Respectfully.
about my sweet
Fucking
angel
punch
mother.
you in the face, you freak.
Beat the fuck out of you.
The rest of the pod is just us fighting.
Hell yeah.
Beating the
But
dog
it's
shit
like
out of
weird
each other.
older brother, younger brother wrestling.
Yeah.
And before we know it, it's pretty
Just
Greco-Roman.
like fucking hand on the forehead, just like.
Somebody talking about getting oily wrestling and then making Cole suck us.
That's I'm
That's
the
a
straightest
lot.
one here.
That's a lot.
Kicking his ass and
Vote
making him
in the comments. Who's the straightest guy here, dude?
Open up. Open
Yeah.
Very clear.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're chill about it. But
But
We're chill about him sucking us off after we.
Yeah, have you heard any of these guys
Wrestle?
fart? No, because they only fart silently.
wow.
Because their buttholes are loose.
Damn, dude.
Mine's tight as hell.
We're this podcast coming to you live from the back of a school bus. School bus jokes.
Why you gotta blow up my loose hole?
It's a medical condition, and I told you it in confidence.
Just because I got loose hole doesn't mean you can tell everybody.
I'm deficient in collagen.
That's right.
There's a lot don't know. You got
Shut up,
stretched
dude.
out calamari.
Welcome
Doesn't
back.
matter.
Welcome back to our podcast.
What's going on, guys? How's your week?
It was good. I played golf today. Me and Mooch played golf today.
Me and friend of the
Nice.
show, Eric Scott, played golf today.
See, playing with men.
That's right.
Shut your
Snaps, balls.
What were you doing? Playing with boys on the computer?
That's true.
No, I was,
Be honest.
I was at the bar having a couple of drinks.
Uh-oh. With some guy.
What were their names?
There was an older guy there.
18. He was 18.
He told me he could teach me so much.
No, he was Spanish.
Oh,
Shit.
damn.
I gotta stop playing these damn realtor tournaments, dude. This shit is crazy. First of all, this is the second week in a row
That's so crazy.
we played like a realtor tournament where it's just like, oh, we're having like a, you know, you gotta pay like $75,000 to play or whatever it costs to play.
Yep.
And then you get out there and then they're just like, all the drinks are free, dude. Just drink as much as you want, dude. And then we all just leave. And just drive home. Like,
Yeah.
Did you
All
do
right,
it?
see you
Even though
later.
you said you were going to do it this time?
I drank a little. I had 4 sparkling drinks.
Those are good.
Those are
The-
But even like
Dude, we love sparkling.
the one the other day was nuts. The
Don't
one
give
we
me a
played
flat
2
drink.
weeks ago, the Tuesday after last
Oh,
week's
that one's
podcast.
nuts.
Well, I probably had,
50-11?
man, it could have been a million. Could have been a
Before
million
1
drinks.
o'clock, too.
Yeah, before 1 o'clock. I probably had 6 Jello shots, at least 5 Fireball shots,
Those don't count.
2 margaritas,
A slippery nipple.
maybe a slip nip. And then somebody gave me something else. But I will say I was cheating a little bit, and you guys weren't paying a ton of attention. But just about everything that went in my mouth came back out my mouth.
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
least a
all
little
right.
bit,
Yeah.
and then
Dude,
I spit a little out, and then
There was a guy there this
pretty
morning. It's like check-in at 9 a.m. and we don't tee off till 10:30. Dude had a beer cracked, open already in his cart like at 8:45.
oh yeah,
It's like, dude, we're going to be
this guy's
drinking.
eating
Like,
his
it's
6
fine. Yeah.
chicken biscuit. He's already on his
Was it
4th
like a
beer.
Michelob Ultra?
It was a banquet.
Yeah,
Coors
he's-
banquet.
Okay, that's class.
Tall
That's
boy.
high
Jeez,
class.
Tall boy.
stop, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sam Elliott came to play? That's awesome. I'm going to show you guys how
Damn,
par
dude.
fives. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you're on the golf course that early in the morning, it's kind of like it's the equivalent of like a vacation beer. Like you can have it at breakfast
Of
time, and it's
course.
like
Oh, yeah.
totally fine.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
just
so
like
down.
to pregame.
It's a
Shit show is crazy.
Well, and the guy's like, you know,
Is everything all right at home, bud?
yeah, right. The guy who's doing the announcements at the beginning, you know, he's like, look, well, let's keep the pace of play pretty good, so you know, because like we all have to go back to work. You know, so let's be done at like 2 or 3. I'm
Yeah,
like, back
right.
to work? What are you gonna be able to do, man? How are these people getting home?
It's an HR nightmare. And she's like, no, I never supposed to say this, but nice ass. I saw you out there on the golf course that skirt. I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble.
If I was a police officer, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be calling around, being like, y'all got any tournaments coming up?
Yeah. Charity for kids.
For
They're
sure.
always for
Yeah, y'all got
kids.
any cancer tournaments coming
Yeah,
up?
literally for kids.
I'm gonna sit outside Bears Best and arrest everyone.
just handing out fireball shots like, hey man, I know this is to raise awareness for kids cancer. Do you want stomach cancer?
Yeah.
Stomach cancer.
I mean, they
so-
pretty much do that in good old days because they have that trick turn when you leave because you can't make a left turn when you leave good old days. But I mean,
Everybody does it.
everyone makes a left turn, dude. Everybody does it. I did it.
He's done it.
I did it today.
G.O.D.
I did it
You had a
today.
couple lunch beers?
He
there?
does it. He had a couple
God's-
lunch beers. He made an illegal left-hand turn.
Yeah, sue me.
Do you have balls
fucking
of
care?
steel? That's crazy.
He got a little day drunk and broke the law.
No, I didn't get drunk. I just had a couple
Oh,
milliliters.
there's
touch
still a
anybody.
little freedom left on the cob. Get
Jesus.
you a couple nibbles, dog.
Jesus fucking Christ, can a man get a little day drunk and drive all over the road, okay?
Give him a break, dude. He ran over a pedestrian. Who cares? He kept going.
Listen, well, I know we do a lot of stand-up, so there's like a lot of drinking and driving.
Oh.
But
No.
I mean,
No,
there is.
not.
There absolutely is.
Around us.
Absolutely. I didn't say from us. I just mean in general.
In the
There's a lot
community?
in the community.
It's
Yeah,
an
there is.
But it
epidemic.
is weird to go to like these golf events and hear people be like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna get so fucked up and drive home." Like, what if you kill somebody, dude?
Yeah.
You have a family.
What are they driving?
I mean, at least
They're driving like an F-750 or something,
Oh,
or like a Porsche Panorama or some bullshit.
Those probably got like lane assist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
I'm telling
about
you, the newer the cars are, the more they're promoting getting
That's
fucking
true.
hammered
That's
and getting
crazy.
behind the
That's
wheel.
Get drunk.
I was thinking
Get fucking hammered. Let your car do the
Let the
work.
Tesla do it.
is there
Yeah.
a fun
It'll kill a
bit?
pedestrian. Who cares?
Is there a fun bit too? I was thinking about like how annoying lane assist is, and somebody was talking about it maybe at Punchline on yesterday. That's what people say.
On yesterday.
But like how annoying it would be if you just wanted to drive your car off a bridge and kill yourself, but you had to turn on your blinker to do it.
It won't let you.
Oh,
You're like, yeah, you keep trying to do it and hitting an invisible barrier, and you're like, oh yeah, my bad. But then you just drive off the very end and just mash into the side. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Dang, dude.
I'm not gonna do it.
yeah. No.
I got a regular car. It doesn't do that.
That'll take you, it'll totally suicide
It'll totally
you.
go.
Yeah.
Doesn't even care,
I probably
dude.
shouldn't tell the government that.
Yeah, dude.
They already know.
Cut them brake lines, dude. You wind up in the Chappaquiddick.
Yeah.
They look at your car and like, wow, this one's a white one?
Shit. It drives a what?
Oh shit, we got. That's fine, I guess.
They just electronically lock your car to only go straight. It just has to go straight wherever it
I
goes.
can deal with that.
That's pretty sick.
I can deal with that. I'm a driver, dude. Put on one of Cole's little video game headsets, and I'll just take it to the fucking hilt.
Those are my favorite videos on the internet right now. Is the guys who are like playing the big 18-wheeler.
Oh,
Sims.
dude, I know exactly what you're
It's like
talking
I'm on a mountain of the like
Yeah.
single lane road, just like.
Have you seen the ones where it's like the guys get their girlfriends to do it?
Oh, yeah,
And they
yeah.
just fuck it up in 2 seconds every time. And he's like, no, turn it left. And she keeps on going right. And he's like, dude, this is why I have to drive.
No, there's no greater skill, dude. Greater skill hath no man, dude, than to whip an 18-wheeler, dude.
Dude, speaking of
It's
women,
it's got to be the hardest thing.
My dad, all the time. So good at it.
I saw this clip today. It's like this girl. It's like one of those hot girls doing like street interviews, and she asked this guy who looks like a total dweeb. He's like, "What do you think about?" Or she was like, "What do you think about feminism?" And he's like, "Dude, I love the feminist movement. You would think that these bitches were going to be lawyers and doctors like they said, but they're all on OnlyFans and it rules. I love the new movement." And
That's amazing.
it fried me.
Got me pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's right. I figured there would be more lawyers and doctors and engineers and
Nah.
everything that they.
All that boring stuff.
Well, we were arguing with a local friend of the podcast, Shannon, about ladies the other night in Gainesville, and that was kind of the point I was making, which was
Oh.
like,
Left to their own
Well,
Well,
devices.
that's where you
What
lost.
exactly-
That's where you lost.
no, I think I should.
Arguing with a lady.
I think I normally win.
Because they're so good at it.
Because they should be lawyers and doctors and engineers, not showing me their
I will
butthole.
say when I meet a lady lawyer, automatic 4 points hotter. So if she's an 8,
Dude, my dick
Yeah.
exploded.
she's a hero.
So far in my life, I've experienced two different kinds of women. Women who are presented with facts and don't know what to do with them, and then women who are presented with facts and freak. That's pretty much it.
I'm sure there's more. Zach just doesn't know.
I may not know them.
Zach was homeschooled, forgive him. He hasn't met a lot of women in his
I don't know a
life.
ton of ladies, but
You know what's fun? That they can pretend to be all those things in porn.
that's right.
That's
dude.
right.
You
It's a
can do
good
whatever
time.
you want.
They can be an engineer. They can
The
be a
feminist
lawyer.
movement said that I
be a
could be a
doctor.
lawyer, and then it is a lady being a lawyer.
Yeah.
In a pole.
But a bukkake lawyer?
Don't even need to go to school. They don't need
Out of an
anything.
oil rig, dude. I'm stuck in this oil rig. Hopefully, some big strong man. doesn't
Oh,
come
you don't
in.
need.
I'm an
I won't have an
engineer.
abortion.
Yeah.
You can abort on my face.
Jesus Christ. I'm president of the United States.
And for once, the American people are going to get to fuck me.
And I'm gonna blow
Just
away my enemies.
The Oval Office, yeah, dude.
Check out my Oval Office. my Oval
I'm going to let you
Office.
bomb the Middle East. Sorry, yuck, dude.
That's crazy.
Dang,
Oh
dude.
my god.
I'm gonna abolish the fan.
Yeah, drone strike my fucking way.
I'm gonna abolish the IRS.
She just starts saying something that's not sexy. Just specific.
Then she becomes a good president.
The good one.
After every guy in America can fuck the president, I think we could probably all overcome anything.
That's
like
true.
if every guy got to
OnlyFans
do
president?
it, yeah, OnlyFans president. It's the greatest
Oh
idea.
my god, we make
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue the president, even though she's
She
British.
can't be president. She's
Yeah.
British. We need our own. We need one to rise up.
Oh yeah, dude.
A true patriot.
Bonnie
Falcon
Blue.
rise
A
up.
patriot.
Bonnie Red, White, and Blue.
Bonnie Red, White, and Blue,
Yeah, Bonnie Red, White,
baby.
and Blue, baby.
OnlyFans president, dude.
The OnlyFans prez.
She already let wasn't that the one that let 1,000 guys have sex with her or something?
Yeah.
Saw that in the
Allegedly.
news. Allegedly,
But
yeah.
there's also some.
For America.
Maybe.
What do you mean allegedly?
Well, there's like all this
Well,
shit.
you think they're
where-
fudging numbers now?
I think they might have fudged the numbers, and there's like.
You think
mean,
some guys got right back in line?
Same guy.
They were all wearing masks anyway. All he did is change his sneakers.
That's just two pumps for the same guy.
Same dick.
Hey, he didn't
that
have.
Two different guys?
I didn't think we'd
I've
have.
seen that dick before.
I didn't think we'd have a cool guy with a Groucho Marx disguise on. That's dope.
They just tricked her.
There-
They just sent the same 5 guys in. They just kept on changing out their shoes.
Wait a
different
minute.
wigs. No, they were got like witnesses apparently. I think that
The Guinness Guinness Book of World Records. People have to be there.
The Guinness people are in suits, just like. No, but I think there were like some of these guys who showed up to do the thing, and they were like, "I didn't get to," or whatever. I'm sure you have to have alternates, but there's also all these reports of her just breaking down. I don't know. I'm not seeking that video out. I don't think it ever came out.
Seek ye first the kingdom of God.
I think there was some like
Yeah,
behind the
please,
scenes, but it
yes.
wasn't of her actually like getting.
I'm sure if you had the money to
Behind the
buy
jeans.
it,
Sorry.
I'm sure the reason you don't find it is because if you have sex with 1,000 guys, you're probably making sure you've got the best copyright lawyers in the world. Because the last thing I want is to have sex for 1,000 guys and then not to get paid for
That'd be
it.
crazy.
I don't think she
That's
got
like worst
paid
case
for it.
scenario.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
You
like,
sound like you'd hate that.
well, I did not get paid for it.
Yeah.
There's some scratch involved. What I'm saying is,
You
is
pay
that
for that, dude.
Bonnie Blue has OnlyFans, right? That's her thing. So I'm sure that this is something you can just purchase. That's the way that they want that.
I think it was her way of giving back to the community.
For
You
America.
think she just did it for the love of the game?
She's trying
God, I knew someone was going to say
Damn,
that
dude.
line.
Somebody was like, she heard one clip on any podcast being like, "This is how we stop school shooters," and she was like,
I'll do it.
"I'll throw it. I'll fucking
Even though we don't have guns over here.
I'll fucking do it. I'll take come all over."
Bro.
I don't think she's
It's
like
crazy that
Cockney
she's
at all.
like number line. 'Cause
Cockney.
I've been on some
She's kind of
interesting algorithm right now, and I've been hearing about some
shit.
other events that
Tell me
may have
about these.
fudged some numbers.
9/11.
Settle down, dude.
Whoa, we can't be talking about any fudging of any numbers.
The Bolshevik Revolution.
It went
None
it went
of the
from one
numbers.
number to 1,000,000 real quick, apparently, and then a couple people disappeared after they asked some questions. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm interested.
He's talking about. You guys ever see that TV show
I'm not talking about nothing.
Monk?
Yeah, Monk.
You guys know that one?
The
he's
psychologist
He's
show?
talking about
good.
I
Monk.
was also trying to pull a random thing to make it fun.
Yeah, it's basically what he's talking about is there's an episode where a guy he's got like a cup, yeah, and it's full of rice, okay, and he says this cup got 6 million
It's got about 6 million grains of rice in it.
6 million rices.
and then we look at the cup and then Monk goes with his autism, he goes, I think that looks more like
380,000. Which I thought was a
Anyway.
little on the nose, Monk. That's why I never really liked that show.
I don't know anything about that, and I certainly, I would not advocate for anything. Well, our podcast is going to have to start to. We got to be part of the change that's turning the volume down.
That's right.
We're turning the temperature down.
We're pro everything.
They got killed, dude. Everybody gets killed. It sucks. Let's stop killing.
The rice on Monk.
The rice on Monk gets killed either way, okay?
Yeah.
It gets eaten.
They might.
It gets the monks eat the rice either way. Is that what you said?
Microwave that rice.
God damn.
Jeez.
Good thing we're so cryptic and subtle and nobody knows what's going on.
We skirted by that.
I didn't say anything. Those are jokes, okay?
Unscathed.
Those are jokes, okay?
Totally unscathed. What is that? Sorry.
Great.
Protect your neck.
Tragedy.
I also saw a fun video on the internet. It was like, this guy was like right up our alley. Except for a little bit, like, he was a little too invested in the two parties.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't tell if he was just making shit up and doing a great job, or if he was like autistic black guy who was just like hammering it out. But it was essentially that dinosaurs were humans' homies.
Okay. Homies.
And we were enslaved by dragons or something.
Whoa. We
And
were
so-
enslaved by dragons?
Something like that. But the dinosaurs didn't like that, so they helped us fight back the dragons and
Okay.
imprison the dragons. I'm probably getting a lot of this, what he was saying wrong,
think
but
you're
I think
nailing it.
that's fine.
Is there a Wikipedia page I can check out?
Essentially, he was like, and now the Republicans want climate change because it'll thaw the ice and the dragons will come out. And the Democrats don't, but they want to. And the
What is this,
Republic-
Attack on Titan?
The Republicans also want us to use all the fossil fuels so we can't use it to remake dinosaurs. And the Democrats don't want any of that stuff. They want to bring the dinosaurs back like that Colossal company, and then we'll be ready if the dragons
Is
do
this
come
why
back.
Pete Hegseth has gathered up
Yeah.
all of the people at the
Virginia.
Pentagon so that
Yeah.
they can get ready to reveal the
Dragon
dragons?
plot? Dragon dinosaur
What's
plot?
happening? Does anybody know what that is?
No, yeah, I'm not sure.
Are dragons like the Nephilim of the dinosaur world?
I mean, it sounds like
fallen
dragons are the
angels of
Suge
the
Knight of the dinosaur world if they've killed all the dinosaurs.
Hell yeah. The only difference between a dragon and a dinosaur is just like fire and wings or something.
That's right.
Intelligence. I think.
Dragons are the
Yeah.
monk
That's
of
Dragons
dinosaurs.
are autistic.
They put them in the microwave.
So there was 6
shit,
million
dude.
dinosaurs.
But why did they do that? What happened? Is something bad, horribly bad about to happen?
Oh, the Hegseth thing.
With the Pete
Not the
Hegseth
dragons
thing?
and dinosaur stuff.
I saw a video the other day.
He was
and
taking the rapture pretty seriously.
Yeah.
I think. He was like, "Oh, what? We gotta do something."
Oh man! But I saw some video, and again, I don't know because left wing Instagram is pretty sure the world is over. So if you do any, threads or left wing Instagram, but you're not getting anything that seems real. But I did see a video from some crazy person that said that they were like readying the doomsday jet. That we have like a massive jet that they can put all of basically the politicians on, and it's like the
that
first
sounds like
time.
a cool idea.
It says like the first time that I don't know if this is true, but it was like apparently the first time it's been seen. You know, it was just like speculated that they had this big jet or this big fucking whatever.
I hope it looks like Soul Plane.
It's just it's just a really big plane.
It's just all the dudes in Congress, and then like teenage
Could it be that
Child
asteroid that
child
they were-
brides.
oh yeah, 3 Hour Atlas.
Because they're not taking the lady politicians because they're not producing.
Maybe it's Christ. Like maybe Christ is coming back.
Oh shit, he's coming back.
Christ
He's not gonna
Aaron.
be happy with us on that. Yeah.
We all gotta get on this big plane and get as far away from Christ as we can.
The plane looks almost exactly normal, like any 747, except it looks super pregnant in the middle. It's just a big hump.
And it's just black.
Whoa!
That would be sick.
It's got like a
Why can't-
Thomas
why-
the
why-
Train face on the front of it.
Why can't cool stuff be black? Dude?
Yeah, why can't the
Because
plane be
he's
black?
being racist.
He is.
How am I being racist?
I don't know yet, but I want to figure it out.
I'll
You get
let
a
you know.
spanking young man.
Oh,
Speaking of black airlines,
Speaking of
dude,
black-
did you guys know that we had a black airline, Atlanta Airlines, dude?
Oh really?
Yeah, I was
That's pretty
watching
sick.
videos.
Were they late on their
today.
payments?
What? That's crazy. Dude. That's
We
crazy.
support the community, dude.
That's
I want to
crazy.
see that credit report.
I
That's
love
crazy.
black people.
Yes, they are the best.
Listen to me, man.
That's
Wait,
why
so
being
what-
late's cool as fuck.
What happened to Atlanta Airlines?
I don't know how it when they went out of business. I guess, but it might have been 2008. Everybody went out of business in 2008. But they were like a reasonably cheap, like Delta competitor that was like black owned and local
Dang.
to
What?
the Hartsfield
I know
Jackson.
exactly
area.
what happened.
Yeah, they got
the
put-
powers that be said, nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? Atlanta Airlines or Airways or something?
Dude,
like
if
that?
I can find some swag, though, silver
I'm
lining.
sure. Bro,
Get on eBay, find some swag.
I already found it, dude. I already bought you. Fucking-
Sneakers.
I bought you a set of knee pads.
So I can be the OnlyFans president.
Suck
You
us
give me
all
the
off.
OnlyFans president.
Suck America off.
That's right.
Remember you're saying all the gay shit in the
That's-
polls,
that's
everybody.
right.
Come on
Remember
now.
you said all the crazy racist stuff and denied the rice and denied how much rice was in Mexico.
Yeah.
Think about those things. man.
Nah, don't think about anything. Look over here.
Yeah. Look over here, Chris.
Ooh, look at Chris. Chris is a
Chris,
fine gentleman.
what have you been doing, dude? Besides playing golf today? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might be trying to control you with his mind, so don't make direct eye contact.
Chris is
motherfuckers.
trying to men who stare at goats, our whole audience.
George Clooney, baby.
He's just trying to get you guys into autoerotic asphyxiation
Hell yeah.
with the power of his mind.
Dude, I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Went home, worked, changed diapers, did a bath, did a walk with the son, to clean dishes, dude. Freaking all the things, man.
Was the
Hey, do you even need a wife?
Crushing.
Was the diaper yours?
Yeah.
She's your mom.
I wear size 4. I wear size 4, so it's in, yeah.
Yes, send size fours, dude.
Yeah.
We should have we should have like a PO box for the pod, just in case you're like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I fucking if you guys could just send some diapers.
The Hershey squirts,
Light
dude.
month.
Please.
Yeah, right, dude. We're gonna get glitter bombed immediately.
Damn.
Bro, we're gonna
Milk
get
chicken.
anthrax.
People
Who do you think listens to our podcast?
They made that up, dude. Thrax is
Yeah,
fake.
they made that up. Our audience doesn't know that. They're out there, dude. They're out there doing anthrax. Our audience recreationally does anthrax.
Put it in the comments if you wreck anthrax.
Do you guys ever
Yeah, I
think,
stamp it.
do you guys ever think you're like a Manchurian candidate?
Oh, if you did, what do you think your trigger word or phrase might be?
I don't know what that means.
So Manchurian candidate goes back to I guess the early days was like they figured out that maybe China or Korean prisoners of war were coming back like, oh, we
KPOWs.
actually love what they're doing over there.
Kapows.
Yeah, and we had to like unbrainwash these American soldiers
like
or whatever.
Stockholm syndrome.
So they
esque.
assumed that through trauma and through like repetitive phrasing, you could get somebody to like change their mind
Hard as
about
hell.
stuff and be like brainwashed. And so a lot of what came out to be MK Ultra, MK Monarch, MK whatever, all the brain control experiments that we were doing during the Cold War was based on the Manchurian Candidate. And there's a lot of speculation that maybe Jack Ruby was that he got a trigger phrase and you sort of black out and come to and you shot Lee Harvey Oswald. And then, I mean, every strange assassination attempt or successful one has some air of like, seems weird. But so now, what do you think your trigger phrase would be?
Cracker Jack.
Oh,
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
oh shit, that one is mine.
Oh shit! TJ gets up and kills.
Osama bin Laden.
The county coroner. That was a real linchpin.
It's this time it's you, motherfucker.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, what the? Yeah.
He freaking wakes up, orders an entire pizza, waits for the delivery guy to get here, and then
Kills
just
him.
kills the pizza guy with his own
Stabs.
pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, with
That's
his
what he's
own
meant to do,
pizza?
with his own pizza.
With a frozen pizza that he turned into a pizza knife. What are you talking
A
about?
pizza blade.
You just beat the pizza guy with slices of pizza.
Or
to
what
death.
if there was a guy who was like like a terrible 80s slasher movie since it's spooky season, where a pizza delivery guy was getting people with the slicer, dude. The rolling
that would be
slicer.
Oh, man,
But he's cutting people in the
Yeah.
eight.
Whoa. He's slicing them.
He's really good at it.
But what it really is slicing up pentagrams and people.
Oh crap!
It's true. It's for the devil. Pizza Devil.
Pizzagram.
Pepperoni nips, baby.
And the movie's called Pizza Gate. Pizza Gates of Hell.
Pizza Gates of Hell.
We found it.
We got there. Fucking
Thanks to this Health Aid kombucha.
shout out Hillary Clinton and fucking Tony Podesta. Shout out the Podestas and Hillary Clinton. We still don't know why they were talking about pizza
That's true.
and hot dogs.
That's true.
That's true. You think they're the goats of emails?
The goats, the greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time when it comes to email stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I probably, they changed the whole
Name
face.
5 people that are better.
Yeah, I was
at
gonna say they
emails,
changed the
dude.
game. They changed the whole face of,
That's right.
of email.
we just do like a 30 for 30 style entire mockumentary about it.
Yo, this shit was crazy. Dude. Nobody was emailing like the fucking Clinton campaign. They were fucking emailing.
And deleting emails, too.
Pedosto.
Yeah, wasn't that the like when Benghazi happened or whatever? There was something happened to Hillary Clinton and they tried to delete like a bazillion emails and got in a
It was
bunch
like
of trouble.
20,000 emails or something
Yeah.
retarded.
Basically makes it so like nothing even really happened in Benghazi, dude.
I know, dude.
I don't even know how to work a computer.
Gazi.
It's a pretty serious rig back there for some guy who doesn't know shit. This isn't for emails.
I found it.
This is for OnlyFans. How about this thing for OnlyFans?
He's
President.
trying to keep an eye on the OnlyFans president.
That's right.
Dude, how do we make the OnlyFans president our nominee for the guillotine party?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be OnlyFans Prez Guillotine 28 combo.
And if we start the movement online, we can get them written in to the next election.
Here's the problem with having an OnlyFans president. There's going to be some guys who don't want to have sex with her.
Yeah.
Well,
Me.
Bonnie Blue.
I'm just saying the only way that this works is that everybody has to take a piece.
I don't think so.
That's it. It's the only way it works.
What?
That's the only, how many human men are they in the United States of America?
And then we
This
do-
lady has to
Probably like
endure.
160 million.
That sounds right. So this lady's got 160 million up and 160 million down, and then we can heal.
And she'll never heal from this.
So, I mean, this is a sacrifice.
She'll have to
A sacrifice.
she'll be rolling around like the lady FDR.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing
You
to
get
make.
you get one pump, dude. She can take 100 pumps. That's not too bad.
All right, but then
I mean, that makes
Just break it up over the course of an 8-year term.
Oh,
We
that's
give her
true.
back-to-back terms. She don't have to take them all in one day or whatever.
we don't test. But naturally, she's probably going to get pregs.
No.
Now, hold on. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
And then she's going to bring that baby to term. I mean, it'll be her choice, obviously.
Her body.
Yep.
But ideally, she would, and then raise that baby to be the first philosopher, king, or queen of America.
No, that sounds crazy.
Hell yeah.
Stop trying to philosopher king.
Philosopher prince or princess.
You just want to be the philosopher king.
I'm not going to be born to this.
You think
this
you might
bastard.
get
There's a
reincarnated as a
chance.
philosopher?
This
There's a
chosen
chance.
OnlyFans president's bastard.
Jon Snow, baby.
No pregnancy, dude. You gotta wrap that thing up. We can't pass around STDs or whatever to the whole community. That's crazy. All of America will be dead.
No.
And
Every
that's
guy
how-
who participates in the pumps on his way out into the punch bowl.
Yo, I will throw up, bro.
Oh, God.
That's
That's wild.
This is getting nasty, dude. What are you talking about? You talking about filling a punch bowl full of every man's cum in America?
It's for the
What are you talking about? You gonna fill the Grand Canyon with cum, brother? What are we gonna do with it?
It's for the great.
What are we gonna do with it?
We're gonna put it inside the OnlyFans president.
We're not gonna put it inside of
And
anybody.
create some sort of Neo, some sort of fucking.
That's the grossest thing anyone has ever said. I'm with Cole. I'm disturbed.
It might
Dude,
bring us
that
all
is
together.
crazy.
It'll bring us all together. China, Russia.
Dude, they're gonna ban this whole ass video, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the nastiest thing ever said on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I hope so, man.
Dang, man.
Honestly, It'd be a badge of honor.
Bro, like 14 people just listen to the nastiest thing we've ever said.
Dude, someone nearly had a car wreck.
Somebody was like, oh.
Shit in their diaper. Nah,
Drew
dude.
Beaver listened to this with his kids and he just threw it all over his kids.
Shout out.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry we're making you throw up on your kids.
Sometimes we gotta get a little toilet. Got a little nasty.
Oh.
Damn.
Anyway, what else you been up to, Chris?
Yeah, that's crazy, Chris.
I was just looking at that candle over there and thinking about how cool it would be to fill that with everybody's cum and make a candle out of it. A cum candle.
That's what we can do, dude. They're
I hate you guys.
yeah.
It sucks.
Whatever, dude.
I thought we were friends.
Well,
You guys are too easily grossed out, man.
Yeah.
This is natural stuff.
too
Yeah,
comfortable.
right. Whatever.
You're
You
too
go watch
comfortable with
Saltburn
cum.
again.
I never watched Saltburn because I'm not gay.
Oh.
dang.
I was forced into watching it
By a guy.
by a fucking dumb.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just kidding.
Do you guys ever think when you use that lint roller over there that like you lint roll your clothes and you accidentally get it on your skin and rip your skin off?
Dude, how
roll your
sick
whole
would
skin
that
off.
be?
Rip your whole skin off.
That's like something you would watch in like a trippy ass music video where it's like
Yeah.
just things
Shit.
just happening, and that becomes another part of the art.
What would rule is like for a guy like me, if there was a strong one that could get like back here and it could just
Oh yeah, dude. Oh,
Can you just use Nair?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff.
I'm a buddy, dude. I had a buddy in high school who was pretty hairy. I mean, he's still pretty hairy.
Not no more. Lint roller.
But in high school, he was like, "Yo, dog,
Not no more radiation
I got this Nair at the grocery store. I'm gonna Nair my chest." I
Goodwill.
said, "Do your thing, daddy." And then like 20 minutes later, he came out the bathroom and he was bleeding from both of his nipples. And both of his nipples were just gone.
Oh yeah, he nared his nips off.
Yeah, it was just,
There's a guy.
it was crazy. He was like pouring blood down his nip.
That's terrifying.
That's like a
It's
different trippy music video.
He was like, "Oh my god!"
It does not work well on white people.
Fun
dude.
fact: your nipples grow back.
It doesn't.
They grow
They
back.
do grow
Yeah.
back, but it makes it way harder to shoot milk out of them.
Yeah. But I tell you what, this weekend or this past weekend, I got pretty fired up on MSH, dude. Mount St. Helen.
Oh yeah, you were.
Who?
Mount St. Helen.
It's
Where's
a
that?
What?
waste. Tell him.
You don't know Mount St. Helen, dumbass. No, I saw this video on Instagram about this guy, dude, Harry Truman, like Harry F. Truman or P. Truman or something.
Yeah,
R.
dude.
Truman, Harry R. Truman, not the press. But it was like this old man, and I didn't have any context for the video. He's just like, "I don't give a shit. I'll die. I've lived here my whole life. I'll die. I don't care." And then I did a little research. I was like, "Who is this guy?" And it turns out that there was a guy at in this valley right underneath Mount St. Helen who ran this like lodge, like a hunting lodge where people could come and fish the
Hell
lake.
yeah.
Who like Mount St. Helen was like about to blow up for like a month, and they were trying to get this guy to leave, and he was just like, "Nah, no way." And then Mount St. Helen exploded, and he got buried by 200 feet of mountain.
Oh my god.
Oh, this guy's a retard. I thought it was like some guy being like, "Hey, we want to buy up your land so we can put a fucking strip mall here."
Nah, he just got volcanoed to death.
You got.
But it was like an earnest plea, like, "Hey, man, you're in danger.
Yeah.
Get out
But
of
he was
here."
87 though.
Yeah, he got Dante's Peak.
He's like, "I lived here for 50
He's
years."
87.
dude.
Nah,
He's like,
well,
I'm
"Fuck
going
it,
with the
dude."
land, brother.
Yeah.
87. That's
saying.
I'm with him.
You
Mount
called him a dumbass. Say all that.
I thought he was in his
Take it
50s or
back.
60s.
Nah, he was an old man. He was like close to death, dude.
Mount St. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, Mount St. Helen is crazy, guys. That's the biggest volcanic explosion in the modern American history, dude.
That's wild.
Where is that?
She
It's
popped.
Washington. Like 70 people died.
Even with a month of evacuation.
With like a month
Damn.
of prep. Yeah, it caused like, and I'm gonna sound ignorant because I don't know a ton of volcano talk, but like, there was I guess a glacier in one section of the volcano, and then like hot water in the not magma, water, like hot ass water.
Oh, damn.
Down at another section, and then when the things like hit
worlds collide
together. The glacier turned into steam, and I guess that's what causes a volcano to blow up. I don't know.
Then they dropped a bunch of bacon grease and it popped over the side.
But they said that the soot came off the mountain at 600 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Damn,
I think that's
dude.
breaking the sound barrier.
600 miles an hour.
I bet it would sound insane.
And there was ash as far east as Arkansas. From Washington.
From Washington.
Damn, dude.
And-
That busted a fat nut.
And in case you're geography retarded,
That's a long way away.
Arkansas.
That's real far.
That's far.
As far as that.
Arkansas is like right next to Tennessee.
Yeah,
So we're talking.
freaking.
Yeah, Mount St. Helen, dude. Look into it, dude. That shit blew the hell up. And I was telling TJ this the other day. I think maybe like that could be a real unifying thing for us. Like if a small volcano were to blow up, I think we could be praying for that.
It just can't be Yellowstone.
No, not the big one, but just like if a regional volcano blew up,
So if we could just let a little pressure
just
out.
a little pressure out of the earth and remind everyone that like, yo,
Life is precious.
every now and then one of these zits pops,
Yep.
kills a bunch of old people.
That's true.
You know? Or another 9/11. I'll tell you guys this. There's a great documentary that I just went back and watched again because I had a panic attack during 9/11, so I didn't get to have
This year, not the original.
Yeah,
one.
not the regular 9/11, but I didn't get to have my normal 9/11 routine, so I had to do it this week. So I watched.
Paper towels and knock them
Yeah,
down.
man, I just walk up and down my stairs just till I die. Just until my house collapses for no reason.
Implodes for no
I don't
reason.
care. I'm gonna die in this house.
But there's a documentary, and I've seen it before, but I'd forgotten about it. About these two French guys who were over here, and they were just so happened to be making a documentary about the New York City Fire Department and like a rookie firefighter. And the first fire that he gets is 9/11, which is like he's been on the job for like 3 months, and then he did no fires, you know. And the first one is 9/11. And I told you the other day that he dies, but I got to the end. They buried it, and he's alive. They all actually, it's a miracle. They were like one of the few firehouses that didn't have a casualty.
Holy moly.
One of the craziest parts of that documentary is that one of the French guys was inside Tower 1 when it collapsed. So there's video from inside Tower 1
Where's it
as
at?
it's collapsing.
Ooh la la.
Is it on the dock?
Damn.
Yeah, it's in the documentary.
Oh, it shows it.
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Are you
on the It's crazy. Yeah. Well, what they were is all the World Trade Centers were connected by like one of the concourse buildings, right? So they had like big awning buildings that were just like big hallways that connected all the buildings, and then there was like a sub level. Tunnels and all that stuff. So when the building started to collapse, they were all just standing in an area of the lobby when they detonated the bombs and the building started to fall. And they just like ducked down into one of the escalator, like they just sort of like went down like where an escalator was to the sub level, and they were in a spot where the building didn't smoosh them.
What's the doc
dude.
called?
I think it's just called 9/11, but here I'll find it real
Pretty
quick so I can
depressing
shout it out.
title.
I'm telling you, it is maybe the most.
It's called 9/11.
It's just one of those things where it's like
Let 9/11.
it's so perfect because what are the chances, right?
Right, it's an
The
accident.
new Dead Brothers 9/11
Well,
documentary.
Wasn't an accident, but it was just such a coincidence.
Let's see if I can find
But
it real quick.
no, sorry.
Right here.
was still at the fire.
You guys talk. I'll just
Yeah, sorry, I got kind of wrapped up
here we
in
go.
my
Oh,
French.
I found it.
No,
Here
we're
we
back.
go.
I knew he'd get
Let's
there.
react there.
I'm John
in real time.
Travolta. Hey.
South Tower was gone.
Damn, I forgot what a bummer this was.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I waited. Time slowed down and everything became pitch black.
no, I want the actual when it falls. Damn it. I don't know. It's in here. I don't want to spend a bunch of time.
Nah,
Yeah,
we'll
fair
figure it out
Slide
later.
those towers.
Good radio.
Yeah, there it is. Right here.
Holy.
Damn, that's
Shit
pretty
balls.
fucking loud. I guess bombs blowing up are pretty loud.
It's crazy. It's like one of the most disorienting sounding things I've ever heard. And I forgot about this. When they got there, I saw this to TJ the other day. When they get there, so that firehouse is the closest firehouse to the towers, right? It's like ladder 1 or whatever, downtown Manhattan. They're the first firefighters on the scene. It's a great moment in the documentary. The filmmaker's like, as we walked in, there were 2 people to my right who were completely on fire.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And he's like, and I just
fuck.
was like, I can't film that. That's not, like, no one should ever have to see that.
Right.
And then when they got in the lobby, all the windows of the lobby were blown out. Again, this is one of those things that like don't make sense, right? The Tower 1 is hit like 80 stories high, and the theory here is that the jet fuel from the plane shoots down the elevator shafts and blows out every single window in the lobby of Tower 1.
Yeah, if it
I'm
was,
like, are you? Is
if
that
it was the fucking ocean of jet fuel.
That's crazy.
If this was a cartoon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
This room is probably like even too big a space for all the jet fuel in the plane.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. Like, I would have made sense if maybe like there were elevators
wrong.
at the top. You know, they got like blown out and then released, and then maybe like the friction from the elevator falling 80 stories when it hits the bottom, like that causes like an explosion. But that wouldn't like knock out all the windows. That's crazy. And this is a huge building. Like, this is not, you know,
These are
massive. The
strong
biggest building,
windows.
the biggest building. Well, it's also just like the circumference of the whole entire lobby. I mean, this is the whole bottom floor of the World Trade Center. You know what I
It's
mean?
fucking huge.
It's huge, right? It's all windows too. You know, it had that like window arch. That's the when you see the towers, you think about like the kind of sort of intersecting things as they go up. So those like big arch windows blowing out like 20-foot windows across. Like, I mean, that building had to have been 300 yards across.
Yeah.
Square. I don't know. You do with it whatever you want, but it is an interesting tidbit that I had forgotten about.
There's some corn left on that cob.
That they're
that's for
saying
sure.
that jet fuel blew up the fucking window. I don't know. Tucker Carlson's thing, if you guys haven't seen it, is pretty good.
I've been getting hit with clips of him just eviscerating Ted Cruz, and it's so funny.
That was like 3 months ago, but yeah.
That was a fun one, though.
That was
He's basically like the nicest version of, you're a dumbass guy, huh?
Yeah, so you don't fucking know nothing.
I mean, I saw the original clip where he pretty much baits him into admitting that we helped bomb Palestine or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And like,
don't know
we
that.
have to help Israel because it says so in my Bible. And my Bible is definitely not printed in a strange way from a strange company in my lab.
Yeah. Well, I think I said this. Maybe I know I've said this on the podcast, but I was saying this.
Say it again.
It's such an interesting transition because really a lot of that dispensationalism, Jews have to be in Israel kind of Christian link up happens under Reagan, right? It's really like a bunch of like psycho left wing like Zionist lunatics who are like, oh, if we just stop trying to be left wing, we can just trick these dumb fucking people into thinking that this is a good idea.
Right.
And I mean, that's basically how we got here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah, I saw some guy.
I was talking to my dad. Hold on, I'm sorry
No,
to cut you off, but I was talking to my dad about this the other day, and my dad said something poignant. I was like, "What do you think about what's going on over there?" And my dad was like, "I don't really get it, man. I've never really gotten it. Did the Jews kill Jesus?"
That's now anti-Semitic to
I
say,
was
by
like,
the way.
"Hell yeah."
Keep it simple, dude.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
I was like, hey, at least my dad's as fundamental as it comes, and my dad's like, I don't get that. Doesn't really make sense to me, right? Like those people were not the people that were like God's people. They killed Jesus.
Just really fast, if you could remember that when you say my dad's about as fundamental as it comes, if you could just have him doing jump shots. just rolling.
My dad is
Take a roll.
a steady ball handler, sets strong
Strong picks.
The one-handed layup drills.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He-
Keeps his elbow in.
When he goes left, he goes up left-handed. When
Yeah.
he goes right, he goes up right-handed.
He actually ties the string to his elbow and his knee.
When he's running.
Fundamentalist.
He takes the rebound at the highest point.
He's got those glasses.
Comes down, two
And he
hands on the
believe-
wall, left and right.
Yeah, he's
And
got
he
the-
believes that 85% of the world is going to hell.
It is funny. I definitely saw a dude, and I forgot who it was, but pretty well-known dude breaking down
Obama.
the change of the Bibles that got printed.
Oh yeah, like the Schofield Bible.
The Schofield Bible
Yeah.
in 1913 or whatever, and he's like, I don't know, there's a map of Palestine. There's
Yeah.
one that's before this.
There's a lot of that. I mean, even there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in general. I mean,
That's
let's go back. You can keep going back.
Keep on
Start
going.
thinking about who decided, who made these decisions about what was supposed to go in this book.
Oh yeah,
You know.
it's definitely weird stuff.
I remember that was the first time I ever made somebody spaz about something, and I didn't even realize what I had done. I was talking to a young.
Question Sinai.
That's right. Yeah, I was talking to a young girl, and I was a young boy.
Okay, clear that up.
Yep.
That's good.
Close.
My youth pastor at the time had I had brought up something about the woman at the well.
Oh,
And my youth pastor, we were arguing about it and back and forth, and we were arguing about it back and forth, and then he was like, look, it doesn't really matter because the woman at the well was added to the Bible in 1910. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, look, open it up. Open your Bible up. Go to that story. There'll be a footnote at the bottom that says, this is not in any original manuscript. This is just something that was added to the Bible.
Was she stuck in the well?
That's the lady. It's the woman who's like.
It's the OnlyFans president.
Where it's like you who's without sin cast the first stone. Right?
okay.
So that whole entire section of the Bible was added.
she's the one
well
who's
after
like
that.
the well that won't run dry, and
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, she definitely.
And it's
went
like
dry.
the only biblical depiction of the Trinity, where he says, "I am the Father," and whatever.
Right.
And I said that to a girl, and she cried.
And she went into the
She went to the reference in her Bible and saw that, and it shook her at her core.
If your faith isn't constantly being shook, is it really faith?
That's true.
I thought it was cool. I was like, cool, so we don't have to argue about this anymore. So
I only read the Dead Sea Scrolls
See you
he
tomorrow.
takes it right from the scroll.
rather than the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Dead
Chris
Sea
keeps some
Scrolls are
things on him, dude.
pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever talked about that guy, Rick Vick,
Rick Vick?
on the pod? Yeah,
don't think so.
It's just a brief aside talking about keeping them scrolls on you. I lost
He scrolled up?
That's right. I lost my job in 2016, and I had to get a job briefly at Honey Baked Ham, which was probably the worst thing I'd ever had to do. But I met this guy.
And they scroll pork there.
Exactly. I met this guy. His name was Rick Vick. And a lot of people want to know why I'm so mean to people, and I think Rick Vick might be one of the primary causes. But I used to just carry around like a bag. It was just I had
Gross.
it's this work
got
bag,
the
but
bag.
I've had that for 10 years. I used to carry that with me. And I just had stuff in it. It was just whatever. I had a Bible in there. I had condoms in there. Whatever. Whatever a man might need out in the world.
On a youth retreat.
And Rick Vick was just saying something at Honey Baked Ham. He worked at Honey Baked Ham with me. And he said, man, I just love reading the Bible, man. You know anything about the Bible? And I was like, yeah, man, I know about the Bible, man. We're going to have to be co-workers. That's totally cool. He was like, yeah, I just wish I had more time to read the Bible. And I was like, well, you just whip it out, dog. Read the Bible. He was like, you can't do that. And I was like, I can do it right now. I've got my Bible with me. And this apparently moved this young Indian gentleman. And for 5.5 months, homeboy would try to talk to me about Christ face to face, and then for another year would text me every single day and ask me what biblical passages I was reading. I never responded. I just blocked him. He may still be texting me.
Just firing Christian stuff into the
Shout out Rick Vic, dude.
That's pretty cool.
I hope you still love Christ.
Hopefully he got into the scrolls.
Yeah, but I mean, if he had been into the scroll, that would have shaken Rick Vic.
That's what I'm saying. You come from a homie-dominated culture to find that there's a gospel of Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, right.
And that there may be a divine feminine to this whole thing. Ooh. That might shake you to your very core, Rick Vic.
Rick Vic, dude. Rick Vic catch a little bit of the fucking Da Vinci Code, fucking lose his religion.
I want AI to make Tom Hanks sing that song
while Rick Vic weeps.
But like in the middle of scenes from Angels and Demons, the sequel.
Yeah. What was the third one? There was Inferno.
Is it Inferno?
I think so. Yeah, Inferno.
I can just see Rick Vic like hitting himself with that 9 tails. You know,
he did have that kind of faith too.
Oh, yeah.
He was that kind of guy.
Yeah, the last month he worked there, he started whipping out. He started, what is it, flagellating?
Yeah, flagellating.
In the bathroom, got fired.
Yo, I did production the whole time I worked at Honey Baked Ham. I never did anything else other than glaze hams.
That's amazing.
We can't stop coming back to OnlyFans. No matter what we do, it's all the same thing.
Glaze your hams.
The old ham glazer himself.
That's what they call him. It's the old ham glazer.
I was bad at it too. That's the only job I ever spaz quit. I was so mad. I hated it. I did. I was like, this is insane.
I'm empty.
I was like, what am I doing? It was just so bad. It was the worst. I was like, I would get in at 5 o'clock in the morning and just stand over ham all day.
But could you munch little pieces or not?
I munched so much ham.
That's a lot of ham.
I like to imagine that the way that you guys glaze the hams is with a paint roller.
No, it's actually. And don't say you guys, okay? I don't fucking work.
You were the ham glazer.
Fuck those guys.
That's your superhero name. Ham glazer.
Fuck Honey Baked Ham if all of those buildings collapse for no reason. That would be okay.
He almost pulled the pod back off.
God damn.
Swine 11.
I did that with 0 timing attack because I was trying to think of where I could squeeze that earlier when we were talking about 9/11. And then you
damn.
It was like we rehearsed it. This is why you wait 50 minutes into this podcast and don't turn it off.
God
sometimes
damn, dude.
Swine 11.
No. So here's how you do it.
So fuck Honey Baked Ham.
Fuck Honey Baked Ham. Here's how you do it. So what they do is it's
also there's a reason that certain governments might want to see Honey Baked Ham knock it off too.
Whoa, hey. This may be one of the rare times.
Sorry, was what I said not very good?
Where we alive.
Go off,
The enemy of my enemy kind of situation here. No, it's crazy. So the way you glaze hams, right, is you get a whole ham. It comes in a bag. It's just like a whole ham in a water bag. Slice that thing.
Big wet bag.
Slice that thing open. Motherfuckers about this big, right? And you gotta line it up on a slicer, and it just spiral slices this ham, and then you throw it on the rack, and then you take a whole 700 bazillion pound bag of sugar, and you open it up, and you got like a little sifter. You scoop sugar, and you sift sugar, and you flame throw the sugar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I had to work a flamethrower all day.
Hell
Damn, that's how you make fucking
Sounds like cool.
the best part of the creme brulee.
Yeah, no, it was cool for like a day.
Pigs in a head blanket.
What wasn't cool is like,
Hijackers.
all right, what do I gotta do today?
Blanket is so funny. Yeah, when you throw the ham on the rack after it spirals, do you then? Is that where you torture it to get it?
Do you waterboard the ham a little bit?
With honey boarding this ham. Tell me what happened, you son of a bitch.
Slapping it. Shit.
Picking up pieces of ham and putting it back in the ham.
Oh, I can't think of one for Guantanamo Bay, so
That's crazy.
use your imagination.
Damn, dude. Yeah, it was all fun and games until some bitch from fucking Tampa started managing the location I was at and then broke the ruler out on my glazing skills.
She was checking your shit like an old tire.
Go. She was like,
Not enough honey tread on this ham.
it was insane, and she just kept putting her thumb on me, and I was like, "Yo, I'm the only person
Literally?
here." She was just like, "I'm making me the cause of all the problems." So one day I came back into
Christ figure
honey
in
baked ham. That's right, and walked in with all my stuff with just like thought I was gonna be normal and quit. And walked in, and whoever was like, "Hey," but probably Rick Vic was like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I didn't say anything to him. I just kept walking, walked to the office, turned to the office, and the lady was sitting in there. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I sat all my stuff down, and I was like, "Fuck you, lady, I quit!"
Oh my god.
And she was like, "You can't quit." And I still had my key in my hand, and I fucking yoinked at her in the office. I was like, "Watch me, bitch!" And then I walked out. I spazzed.
Oh my
I
god.
freaked. I was like, and then I walked outside and was like, that was crazy. Why did you do that? Yo, dog, you can't be doing stuff like that.
It's true. Can't be acting like that, dude.
Swine 11.
Can't be acting like that with all
I
that
think that's probably the pod.
ham at stake. Yeah,
Tell me
you're
where
probably
we're at,
right.
dude.
It's not gonna get much better than that.
Nah, bro.
We're at 1 hour and 9 seconds.
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Drop
right.
Hopefully this podcast
I don't think I looked at the camera a
has
single
audio.
time. Bye.
People have been people since
Hell
people
yeah,
have been
that
people.
was funny baked
People
ham.
get ready. Honey baked ham. You fucking you dummy. Damn. Swine.